big tech wants to track everything you do and everything on the internet, and it seems they found a way to do it. CBN's Dale Hurd has the story.
In the film Songbird, it's 2024. COVID is still around, and phones act like informants that report people to the government.
Anomaly detected. Armed guards will be arriving in 4 to 6 hours.
Now a coalition of big tech and mainstream media companies are pushing new technology that could turn your phone or computer into an informant. Everything created on a device with a computer chip could be tracked back to the author. Everything. Every post, every photo, every video will have the creator's digital signature on it. It's called the Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity, and it has the backing of the biggest names in tech and media. It's being applauded as a way to stamp out disinformation on the internet. But who decides what's disinformation? Big tech will decide and will have the tools to punish the person behind it. If there was any online privacy left, this new system being proposed would put an end to it.
It's not a bad idea to track down on information that's false or misleading or deceptive. The problem is, who are you going to put in charge of that?
Alumbo Kari writes for Breitbart.com and is the author of Deleted, Big Tech's battle to erase the Trump movement and steal the election.
The people who have been put in charge of it over the past 4 years, Silicon Valley companies, they've abused that power to crack down on information and viewpoints that they don't like. They've used it as a tool of political interference.
This new project could also help the establishment media, which has been losing audience and money to the alternative media.
The entire media, the entire establishment is on board with cracking down on so-called misinformation. It's how they've censored the internet over the past 4 years.
We asked the coalition if the new technology would have some sort of opt-out provision or a safeguard to prevent it from being used as a weapon against free speech. The coalition did not respond. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Pat, Dale's reporting depicts some scary scenarios.
Well, you know, you look at the book of Revelation, and there's a time where people could not buy or sell without the so-called mark of the beast. And it does seem that we're getting farther and farther, or closer and closer to that kind of a situation. There wasn't an opportunity in the old days to really surveil an entire population, but now it can happen. It can go into the depths of darkest Africa or down into the jungles of the Amazon or wherever and follow you. And it means that nobody could escape. And the Bible says nobody could buy or sell without the mark of the beast. Well, it's almost like we're heading that way. There was a book slouching toward, Bethlehem. It looks like some beast is slouching along. But it's happening so fast, and the technological wonders that are being created, they all seem so benign when they are. Well, it's wonderful. We'll give you a card that's going to have something. Visa now, or the companies that deal with, I guess MasterCard particularly, has now got a card that it isn't just a credit card, it's a cash card. And before long, they could cancel out your stock accounts. I mean, it wouldn't take much to reach in and take away your money. I mean, it's just one of those things that's happening. So be vigilant. And what's going to help us? I tell you, the power of God is the answer, folks. There isn't any other way.